What you just watched wasn't scripted. It wasn't rehearsed, wasn't planned. Matthew McConaughey pounding his chest in rhythm, humming like some kind of Wall Street monk, while Leonardo DiCaprio sits across from him, completely silent. No music, no dialogue, no reaction, just confusion. And that's the beauty of it, because what looks like some weird, spontaneous outburst was in fact a complete improvisation. A moment that wasn't in the script. A moment no one on set expected. And yet it became one of the most iconic parts of the entire film. But beneath the weirdness is something else. Something primal. Something ritualistic. This isn't just strange behavior, it's a ceremony. But before we get into that, we need some context. Jordan Belfort, 22 years old, gets his first big shot on Wall Street. We're immediately introduced to his boss. He's aggressive, condescending, sharp, the kind of guy who yells about money and power without blinking.
Pick up the cocksucking phone.
Sorry.
He's everything you expect from a movie about Wall Street. Scorsese is setting up a clear image of what this world is like. Not just for Jordan, but for the audience as well. It's intense, it's cold, it's hierarchical. But then we meet this guy.
Jordan Belfort. Yes, sir. Mark Hanna.
Mark Hanna, played by Matthew McConaughey, is everything the first guy isn't. He's friendly, playful, and magnetic.
Let's bar!
He invites Jordan to lunch, and it feels almost welcoming. But this friendliness is somewhat misleading, because what's really happening is that Jordan is being recruited. We then get to the lunch scene where Hanna begins to show his true colors. And Jordan, like the audience, just watches, stunned.
Dudski.
No, thank you, though.
He sips his drink, looks around, tries to understand, because this guy is insane. And he's supposed to be the senior broker. But what truly makes this part interesting is that it wasn't in the script.
That's something I'll do before scenes to relax myself, get my voice to drop. And before we moved on, Leonardo raised his hand. He goes, hey, hang on a second. He goes, what's that thing you're doing before the scene? And I told him, and he goes, what if you put that in the scene?
McConaughey improvised the entire chest beating ritual. It wasn't written, it wasn't rehearsed. It just kind of happened. And because of this, Leo's acting isn't acting, it's just confusion. I mean, it's genius. This confusion is exactly what Jordan is supposed to feel. He's watching this role model behave like an absolute lunatic. But what Jordan doesn't realize is that he's not watching a breakdown. He's watching his own future. This is exactly the kind of person that Jordan will become. And Hanna knows it.
2 more after that every 5 minutes until one of us passes the fuck out.
I'm good with water for now, though. Thank you.
It's his first day on Wall Street. Give him time.
He's seen it before. Jordan will break. It's only a matter of time. But for now, Jordan is still fresh out of the gate. So naturally, he questions Hanna on all this madness.
Mr. Hanna, you're able to do drugs during the day and still function, still do your job?
Well, how the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Right.
Jordan genuinely can't tell if Hanna is joking or not, and he probably hopes that he is. I mean, imagine you're Jordan. It's your first day at your big new job, you're eager to make money, and this guy is in charge. So, trying to regain some footing, Jordan shifts the conversation to business.
I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to be a part of your firm. I mean, the clients you have are absolutely...
Fuck the clients.
This is the moment we learn that there are absolutely no morals on Wall Street.
Name of the game, move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Right, but if you can make the clients money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No.
And then Hanna leans in. He is about to deliver one of the greatest improvisations in modern film. I mentioned earlier about how Matthew's whole chest banging thing wasn't scripted. Well, that's not the only time in this scene that he goes off script. He launches into a rant about stocks.
I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if the stock is gonna go up, down, sideways, or in fucking circles. Least of all stockbrokers.
In the script, Hanna is supposed to stop here and move on. But instead he does this.
Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Oh, Fugazi, it's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
For a minute and a half, he goes completely off script. No cuts, no edits, just madness. This once again makes things easy for Leonardo, because he's not acting anymore. Usually actors will rehearse all the lines, but Leo has absolutely no clue what is about to come out of this guy's mouth. I mean, he even makes a bird noise. And you can see it too. Look at him here, trying to hold it together. And the best part is he's not done yet.
You jerk off?
Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
Here, Hanna is supposed to say good and move on.
How many times a week?
Like, three or four times, maybe.
I'm gonna pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day.
Wow.
Once in the morning, right after I work out, and then once right after lunch.
Really?
Once again, Matthew takes what was meant to be a 20-second exchange and transforms it into a 2-minute improvisational masterpiece. But it's not just Matthew's brilliance. Scorsese gave him the freedom to explore, to push boundaries.
Martin Scorsese loves funny. He would just make these sounds and musical beat sounds and point, yeah, do that. And so he just let me go. And I just went off and did what you see in the movie.
This is something that Matthew has said separates a good director from a great director. He prefers working with directors who allow him to do his own thing and give him his own creative space.
I don't like the word no. Best directors started off with this with Linklater. Listen, we call it verbal ping pong. Yeah. And what if? Yeah. And what if that? Yeah.
Scorsese didn't block the improv. He embraced it. He laid the foundations of this character for Matthew and allowed him to build upon it in his own way.
There was a line written in the script that said cocaine and hookers. And I just went, okay, is this guy being funny? Or does he really believe that? We can unpack that and write a book, right?
Yeah.
Why cocaine? Why hookers? What do all these things do? Which led to, jerking off and how many times a day, rookie numbers, all that bullshit that I was spewing.
And then we reach the end of the script. Hanna has said his piece, and they toast.
Name of the game.
But as we know, Matthew doesn't like following the script.
How kitty.
Thank you.
Hanna goes right back to pounding his chest. But this time, it's different.
Come on.
Jordan joins in with him. The guy who was just staring at him like he was crazy a minute ago is now part of it. It's like the torch is being passed to Jordan, like Hannah's baptizing him. It's not just some weird quirk anymore, it's an initiation into the world that will soon consume Jordan. He was never the same after this. This moment marks the birth of the wolf, the point where greed, ego, and addiction first take hold. And it's insane to think that a moment that is so symbolic, along with a wild improvised rant that is so defining, weren't even planned to begin with. It's proof of how much impact a single performance can have on a film. 6 minutes of screen time and Matthew McConaughey leaves a mark that lingers through the entire movie.